Hello everyone, my name is 0nBecoming. I'm a multimedia personality. I'm a radio presenter, a television presenter, a YouTube blogger. Most recently authored a book on Becoming by 0nBecoming. I'm a motivational speaker and a social media influencer. I'm really passionate about what I do. My radio career officially started in 2010, even if I had a brief stint while I was a teenager on the radio, and I think that was what sort of gave birth to the passion that I have for what I do. I got back on radio, as I said, in 2010, and my television career started out almost immediately, and then it's been a tremendous ride, one filled with optimism is a word that I like to use, because you know, I've had my highs, my lows, and my in-between, and you know, I've learned the power of being dedicated, I've learned the power of focus, and I've most importantly learned the power of not taking no as an answer. Empowerment to me means picking myself up after each fall. Empowerment to me means seizing the moment, taking a chance, even when life gives you none. Through the years, I think the need to not rely on anyone has sort of pushed me beyond my comfort zones. So I'd say empowerment is also sort of looking beyond the now and, you know, looking beyond the comfort zones, looking beyond being a sheep at harbor and taking a chance, taking a step, going out there and creating that opportunity even when life tries to deny you of, you know, certain things that you think that, you know, you're entitled to. I don't think anyone wakes up empowered. I don't think anyone wakes up feeling, you know, 100% all the time. You know, there are days you go to bed and, you know, you wake up the next morning feeling on top of the world, and there are days where you literally want to go back to bed. It's a continuous process. I think it's one that as we grow and as we, you know, become and tap into our purpose, we begin to find means and ways to stay on course. Life will definitely throw you curveballs because that's what life is meant to do, but the need to not be defined by your current situation leaves me empowered. What inspired this campaign? Wow, I remember I was on a flight from Houston to New York, and I think 3 days before then I'd been asking myself, you know, because you know at the book tours people would ask you things like, why I'm becoming? And you know, I decided to ask myself that question just on the plane, you know, why I'm becoming? And the Spirit said to me, because you're a work in progress. Because when you think you've become that which you're meant to become, there's always room to become some more. And that just humbled me in such a way that I think I started crying actually, because I felt like, you know, sometimes we don't have the time to take stock. Sometimes we go through life and have life go through us instead. And sometimes we're so focused on the things that we think are important. And here I was just listening to the Spirit speak to me about this process and saying, this is just the beginning. You know, there's, to whom much is given, much more is expected. And, you know, I sat back and realized how we started in November and we'd been through different emotions. We've been to different places. We've seen different things, and the need to give back as well. Also, you know, just going through my social media page and just seeing how, you know, people out there are in need for a change. I remember a lot of people saying to me back then in the last 2 years, oh, you're so strong, Toke. You know, you're a strong woman and you did not let your situation define you. And I wasn't always strong. I could sit here and take all those compliments and be like, yeah, you know, years of working hard to be strong, but it wasn't like that. I think I worked more when I was down because of the fear of being poor, because I didn't have any retirement funds to look to. And, you know, I was basically taking care of myself. And it was a devastating period in my life because I didn't have time to even worry about how I really was. I would pick myself up in the morning and just go to work on the radio and film for television afterwards, and just go through endless meetings and keep the hustle up because I didn't want to be broke. So the objective behind this and what I want to leave with a lot of people out there is not to be defined by their situation, to begin to think beyond their current situation, begin to think beyond that which you think you need to get you through the next level, to begin to also empower other people that you might meet along the road. The Unbecoming Empowered campaign is open to everyone. It's basically Toke giving back. I felt the need to not just give out money, but to also give the money to those who truly need it. And we're starting with people in business. It's very important for us to empower ourselves so that people can begin to think outside the box and begin to have the I can attitude towards their businesses. So for those who started businesses, if you're struggling at any capacity, if you haven't started, if you're thinking about that brilliant idea, if you're up at nights basically thinking about what you need to get to point B, in my own little way, I have decided to give out a grant of 3 million naira, where I'll basically be giving the first winner 1 million naira, the second winner 1 million naira, the third person will walk away with 500,000, and the last person will walk away with 500,000 as well. And I hope that with this little token of mine, a lot of people will begin to think about the what ifs, to begin to think beyond their now and why they started. It's very important for us to give back, and not just give back, but truly give back. And what I mean by truly give back is it's not just about the money. There's going to be stages where people would come in and pitch to our panel with their business ideas, and there will be a brunch at the end of all of this where people can also attend and feel inspired and empowered by other people who have also traveled this road that they're on. What you have to do if you're interested in winning the grant at any level, what you have to do is to shoot a 1-minute video of yourself telling us why you want to win this grant. If you're a business person, if you've kickstarted a business, if you're struggling in the middle, if you're about to start, if it's a dream you have, feel free to share all of those ideas in 1 minute. Get creative with your videos. Upload the video on Instagram, and of course copy Unbecoming by Toke Makinwa. We'll look through those videos, and if you make the mark, we'll repost the videos and of course get in touch with you. It's not about the money, it's about the process. There's going to be a brunch where we would invite you to come and stay inspired, hear stories of people that have started where you are right now. And even if you don't win the cash, you walk away feeling fulfilled, walk away feeling powerful, and walk away feeling like it's your time. So do a 1-minute video letting us know your name. Talk to us about your journey a little bit because you've got 1 minute. Get creative with the video, and all the best to you. Hi guys, my name is Toke Makinwa. #Unbecoming Empowered. #I must have my own.